Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing the first green trade recap of the month of August 2024, making $151 trading Tesla. We did this one, or took this trade live on stream. So if you want to go back to the stream on Thursday, August 15th, you can see it happen live and, walk through the setup, what I was looking for, all that stuff. So let's get into it. The trade was on the 5-minute time frame. It was a bull flag setup. It was actually a perfect setup. It was a beautiful setup. It was exactly what I was looking for. And then I just paired it up with the bigger time frames and let the trade do its thing. And it did its thing. And then that was it. It ended up being a pretty good visual, or at least, I had a good overall look and bias, I guess you could say, per the bigger picture charts. So let's pull it up. Let us pull it up. So starting things off, I was going through in the morning, bigger time frames, bigger charts, and seeing what we got going on the higher time frames. And so Tesla was one that I was watching, and I said to myself, I don't know if I absolutely love it immediately, with this little area right here on the daily, but I definitely would say that inside of here is good bets. This could be a little bit of a caution, but not enough to say, if you get a perfect setup, don't take it. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I was seeing. So zooming it in, if you zoom in a little bit further the past couple of weeks, you'll see that we essentially had room, in my view, up to about this level, which was the area that we had pulled back to as support back in here and bounced. That was what I was targeting. So we got the setup around the 212.50 area. And these lows happen to be around 215 or 216. So I was like, okay, that gives me about a 215 target, which makes sense and seems to be a logical target. So all lines drawn in. Here is a setup. Perfect little break to the upside. Stop loss under the lows of the consolidation. And then targeting was 215. So this ended up being a 1.66 risk reward. It goes down the books as a 1.66. And it was a one and done, no scaling, just taking profits at the target, and that was it. Tesla ended up going to pretty much exactly the area that I was looking for, give or take, a chunk of cents. So I was trying to sell before 215, and I said between 215 and 216 on the stream that was the area that I want to make sure we get out by, because that's the area of prior support, potentially could be resistance, and that's so far where we have now rejected twice. It's still strong. I'm not saying Tesla's not going to go past that level going forward. It might break that tomorrow for all I know, but it is up 6+%. So knowing that, I was like, let's not try to look for Tesla to be up 10% on the day. Let's be realistic here. It is up a lot. So we have the first, hour or first 2 hours of the day. After that, when we see stocks up this much, either they reverse or they chop all day. And today's a day where the market's strong, and so Tesla's just chopping all day. And so you don't want to be staying around come lunchtime and all that stuff. At least in my experience, I don't want to be around come lunchtime, because action becomes like this. And then, what are you doing? I play momentum, so I don't want to play in this, So that's the trade. That's the Tesla update, or the update. And so back to the account here, you can see first green day. I entered a new swing too as well today, so we'll see what happens with that one. But that one will probably take a couple of days at least, maybe a few weeks to play out. Down 496 in the month, which is not terrible. We have a 9% win rate. We have a 2.3 average win-loss, which is exactly what I want to be in. That's great, in my opinion. Anything over 2 is amazing. For me, maybe not for you. Maybe it's not good enough for you. I don't know. I think it's sustainable. I think it's very doable. I do think that I can improve these numbers a lot better, but profitable situation puts me at, if I'm looking at 2+ here, give me enough trades and I'll probably be profitable on that. There's a very low chance I'm going to have a win rate so bad that a 2+% average win loss is not going to get me profitability. Either way, so you kind of see, we took a bunch of losses. Yes, okay, fair. But our average loss right now, we were trading on a $10,000 account and a $25,000 account, the two props that I'm trading on right now this month so far. The average loss is 64.70. Now there's a couple small losses in there, so maybe it's more like 70 plus. 70 to 80 is the average loss if you discount some of those, which should be like break-even trades. But either way, it's under $100, and we have a winner. It comes in at 151. That's exactly what I want to be doing. That's exactly what I want to be doing, keeping the risk like that, and then just get that win rate near 50%, which is generally where it has been over the longevity of tracking and the strategy. And that's where you're at. So that's the recap. This is TradeZilla, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Link to TradeZilla below. Peace.